You know what the front page of the New York Times looks like today? The lead article is about economists disputing Republican proposals for the economy, and buried down below the fold or down the front page is gunman terrorizes Ottawa and thousands flee, or people flee. No mention of what really went on. The media is downplaying this ISIS attack. 3 days ago, 2 Canadian soldiers were run over by a car driven by an ISIS fanatic in response to a directive from the group to use cars as weapons against Canadian soldiers because Canada was helping the U.S. bomb ISIS. Yesterday, gunmen entered the Canadian Parliament after shooting a soldier at the tomb of the unknown soldier, their equivalent, and then shooting up the Parliament until one of them was shot, and I'm not sure the fate of the other one. An orchestrated ISIS attack in Canada that actually got inside their Capitol building and threatened to assassinate their Prime Minister, Stephen Harper. And the New York Times doesn't give it front lead coverage. There are no big, thick headlines. ISIS is here as a result of Obama's ridiculous policies of an open southern border, inviting 100,000 Syrians, 100,000 Iraqis, 93,000 Somalians to come to the United States as legal refugees, and his downplaying of anti-terror efforts to a point where you can't mention the word terror. ISIS is here. What more do you need? The Oklahoma beheading was characterized as an act of workplace violence. So was the Fort Hood shooting of 12 people by a Muslim fanatic called workplace violence. Nothing to do with terrorism. This is just insane. Obama and the media are jumping through hoops to try to make sure that reality isn't apparent and that people can continue to be fooled into believing that all is fine. It's not. There are gunmen loose in the United States and in Canada determined to kill us in retaliation for the bombing of the ISIS territories in Iraq and Syria. And because he's worried about the election, Obama and the media are working on downplaying this incident and downplaying all incidents so that we don't get bent out of shape. This is just outrageous, and it's particularly outrageous because this is all happening because of Obama's failure to keep 10,000 or so troops in Iraq for several years until the situation there stabilized. John McCain said he needed to do it. Lots of people, me included, said that he needed to do it. But he had committed himself to pulling all troops out of Iraq, and that was the one campaign commitment he decided to keep in order to get reelected in 12. And because of that, all of this is happening. Well, even if he's not going to connect the dots, let's us connect the dots. And please send this out to your friends and family so that they can connect the dots too. Obama has invited terrorists in, they're accepting his invitation, and they're killing people as they go. Thanks for watching.